Okay, well, I've done an awful lot with the teaching enhancement unit. I mean, I've attended many of their workshops when the new version of Moodle came out. I attended, say, roundtable discussions on, emerging pedagogies like flipping the classroom, and I found them to be very informative. And, informative, you have the experts there in the room, but you also have practitioners there who don't really know, and the staff in the TEU are always there to help us, which is great. Most recently, I've been working on the MOOC for Ab Initio Irish learners, and the MOOC is the massive open online course. And really, the help I needed there was how could I sort of change my system, because my default is I create a presentation and I know how to talk over the slides and I know how to ask questions of students in the room. But for a massive open online course, I'm not going to be there. I can record some narration, but that's pretty much it. But I mean, the type of help they could give me, they can help me look at a slide, something as simple as looking at a slide and knowing how to change the layout, because I know, well, I can put up this image and I can talk about it for 20 minutes. I'm not going to be there. They can help lay things out. So what I'm trying to get, the point I'm trying to get to, will become instantly clear. Not only can they help with individual items like that, but they even help with sort of plan the project. How can I work with them, where I would sort of storyboard a lesson, send it to them for advice. They'd send back the first draft and we could look at it together. And, people like me, people need to be patient dealing with the likes of me, and they're great for things like that. It's been great so far, because people like me and other lecturers like me were sort of experts in our fields, but we don't necessarily have a great understanding of pedagogy, and certainly the transition to online pedagogy, it's a different world altogether. And where I would know, I put together a slide and some presentations, talk about it. Sometimes somebody needs to come along and say, that won't work. And they have to say it in a nice way that we can deal with as the divas that we are and the diva that I am. And they can do that pretty well. And I find working with them very easy. And the product that we come up with at the end is always far, far better for the chat and the discussion about it at the end. Well, I think everything has its own place, and definitely as a lecturer in a certain subject, you need to, your job is to plan your course your way, but definitely there's a lot to be said for running ideas past other people, just to make sure the module or the course, progresses logically and you haven't left anything out. That's maybe talking with another subject expert or another practitioner, but definitely with someone with teaching and pedagogical experience and an awareness of how students nowadays think. It's definitely worth having a chat about, because you don't know what resources are available to you that someone in like the TEU could tell you about and make your life, practically speaking, make your life easier.